Mic check, audio check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody got it? 1, 2, 3.
Mic check, Jenna. Check, check. Anybody else? Good? Everybody good?
Or is that's far in from you? I'm off of French and Union. Thank you.
You have to take the drive. 5 hours.
How we doing? Any questions? Nope. Good. Thanks.
Josh, good. Can you just recap what the last few days was like for you? Just first, even getting to the team plane and just the adversity of all that you guys went through as a team the last few days.
Yeah, obviously a lot of moving parts, a lot of stuff behind the scenes that no one will see or understand. And I, wanted to shout out a few people in our team meeting right now. Kelsey, Ryan, Ron Rakuya, Derek Boyko, the whole staff. That took a whole organization to be able to switch the game plan that fast and get us here. And the neighbors and the good people of Buffalo helping teammates, dig out of their driveways and allowing them to get their cars out so they can make it to the facility so we can get on the plane to come here. So obviously crazy week. Didn't practice Friday, small practice Wednesday with some guys out. So not your typical week, but got some resilient guys on this team, guys that care about each other, do things the right way. And, we play again here in 4 days, so we got to get home, make sure we get some rest, recover the way we need to recover, and be ready to go again.
You came out rolling the first couple of possessions, and then it seemed like you guys were working more run calls in there as you went along, and it seemed to kind of bear fruit for you.
Yeah, Devin and James both ran the ball well, and it's credit to our guys up front, making those holes for them. If we can run it like that, we're going to continue to run it. That's no secret.
Up to that point, you hadn't gotten the ball to Steph. You get it right beforehand, you get the touchdown. Talk about that play, not just the 7 points, but the meaning of getting it to him, getting in the end zone right before that.
Well, again, I'm not looking someone's way specifically. We get the play call, and I'm just trying to find the right guy to throw it to. And he did a great job of understanding his assignment and found a way to score there. But for us to score right before the half, given how we were performing up to that point, and then getting the ball in the second half for the first time, I think, all year, and being able to double dip and get some points there. Obviously, we'd like to score a touchdown. We feel like we hurt ourselves a lot tonight in terms of penalties and just kind of little mistakes. So a lot to clean up. The feeling that we have right now, we still don't feel like we played very well, but it goes to show you, playing smart football, we put up 31 points and didn't play up to our standard.
Did the McKenzie motion on that play, do you think their guys were looking that way? Or?
Yeah, potentially. Dorsey called a good one there. And again, guys trusted their assignments, just trusting what I saw, and stuff got open.
Did you feel like in that 2-minute drill there at the end of the first half that you found a bit more of a rhythm than what you had
For sure, for sure. Again, understanding, what we're trying to do. Anytime we defer, scoring before the half is probably the biggest thing of the game, and then coming out in the second half trying to get more points, and that's a way you can really help yourself out, especially starting the way we did. So, it's just situational football and just trusting what Coach McDermott preaches and just going out there and executing.
Josh, it seemed like Owusu-Koramoah took a shot at your elbow. What did you see on that? What was your reaction?
You probably saw my reaction. It's football. It happens.
John, you guys certainly don't need extra motivation or anything. It's the NFL. But when you consider everything the team went through this week, random strangers taking out players, staff members coming in the snow, does that play into? Are you thinking about that at all as you're on the field? Like, man, we really got to get this one.
We easily could have folded and allowed it to be an excuse for us. But again, trusting the guys that we have in this locker room that are true professionals that do things the right way. We're just trying to win a football game. That's our mindset and our goal every time we step out in the field. Unfortunately, we got it done today.
How would you reflect it all on the odd nature of the game? I mean, it's your home game, and they're trying to have some sights and sounds, but you hear, the dog pound, and a lot of Cleveland fans here. They all appreciate that or take a second to it.
Again, I credit to both fans, I guess, for getting up here, but obviously Bills Mafia, for what they were going through too. They were probably digging themselves out of snow so they can drive 4.5 hours to get here. So we really appreciate our fan base, and I can honestly say we couldn't have done it without them this week. It took a lot of moving hands and moving parts.
You touched on it a bit earlier, but how big was it to get Devin and James going the way that they did today?
It was huge. Understanding the game plan of what we were trying to do. They found holes, man, and our offensive line blocked their tails off. So again, that's gonna help us out going forward, and if we can continue to utilize our run game and it be successful for us, keep running it.
Josh, did you guys have to shave down the game plan at all in light of the lesser practice time this week?
No,
It doesn't matter.
yeah, we got a lot of calls in. We got smart guys that understand their assignments, and when you have those two combination of things with the guys we have, you're able to call really whatever you want, and credit to Dorsey for sticking to the game plan today.
How were you personally able to get out of your house and get to the facility?
Yeah, Squirrel and Mark Braun, they came with a big old tractor and dug me out. I had a lane about this big, and the radars in my car were beeping the entire way down my driveway because it felt like I was about to hit something. So I'm sure it's going to be like that for a while. I guess we'll have to AP on that, figure out a way to just figure it out a way.
I think Squirrel's about to become famous in Buffalo.
He should be. He's the man.
That last sack that you took, was that, just not wanting to force it there, kind of risk reward maybe after some recent?
Yeah, surrender situation, understanding, we got to get the clock to continue to run. I think it got to the 2-minute there. So throwaway or a incompletion really does no good for us there. It probably does more harm than good. So just being smart and, taking one for the team.
Just Naeem as a kind of tone setter there with some of the
Mm-hmm.
drive starts.
No, it was huge for us, especially, again, that first quarter. Didn't really move the ball that well early on, but for him to get that return and get us into field goal range, that's a weapon right there, and he's going to continue to get into this offense as he learns more, and hopefully we can utilize him the way we need to utilize him because he's got some game-breaking speed there.
How close was today's game to a typical home environment for you?
It was fairly close. I thought, Bills Mafia packed the stadium pretty well. They were really loud. It forced them to go on silent, I think, most of the game. So that's always a plus. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
What's up, guys?
Made a lot of big plays out there early. How you doing?
Felt great. It felt good to get out there and play a game with my teammates, my team, and get a victory. Some things we can correct, some things we can get better. Got a short week. Put this one to bed real quick and come back here for Detroit on Thursday.
What was your snow story? How'd you get out of the house?
Oh, man, my snow story. Shout out to my neighborhood. My neighborhood was super awesome. We were out shoveling for about 2 hours. The whole neighborhood came out and started helping me shovel my stuff. And I just had a really cool experience. It's my first time really getting stuck in the snow, and I had to make a little path to my car. The whole neighborhood came out, like I said, and was helping out, so it was pretty cool. It was fun. My daughter loves playing in the snow all the time, so I don't like it as much, but she loves it.
I asked Josh something similar, and I know this is your first game back. You guys were on a 2-game losing streak, but when you know what you had to go through just to get here, is it extra motivation at all?
I mean, adversity builds character. Obviously with the circumstances, it kind of is what it is at that point. You just learn how to deal with it. I think we've been through a lot of different kinds of adversity over the years and have figured out ways to handle it. And, our team did a great job. Leaders stepped up and got the guys ready. Coaches did a great job of getting us prepared to play. And like I said, it felt good to come out here with a win.
You reflect on the unique atmosphere it was, Browns, Bills in Detroit with fans from both teams.
Yeah, I didn't hear too much Browns fans. I heard Bills fans all over the place. I'm just playing it, but it was cool. It was a cool atmosphere. I heard, I think last night 56,000 tickets sold to Bills fans, which is absolutely crazy. I don't care how much they're selling tickets for. So, like I said, it was cool to get a victory. With our home fans here, we'll enjoy the flight home and bounce back, come back on Thursday.
You've done everything to get back on the field, but you had to miss a few. When you miss, and it's the way the game went, say, last week, and then getting back out on the field, even with the craziness, what was it like for you to step back out there with your team?
Yeah, it's always hard watching, especially when all you can kind of do is coach, help the other guys and tell them what you see. I love this game. I love my teammates. I love playing. I love playing in the NFL, and I extremely just enjoy the process, leading up into the game. The game is it's game day. It's what you live for, what you play for, and you just get to go out there and have fun and play with your teammates. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You learn to bounce back and you move forward. And we won today. We'll learn from it and move on.
Seemed like it got a little chippy out there sometimes today. Did you experience any of that?
I think the NFL is chippy every week. I think you got two teams that are trying to win a football game. Things are going to get chippy, things are going to get heated. Shout out to guys on our team for holding their heads. I'm sure certain situations you could have probably thrown one more shove or done this or that, but very good disciplined team today. Like I said, some things we can clean up, especially on defense. We got to figure out a way to get off the field in those last two drives, and not give up those points. But we'll learn from it. Got a lot of ball left. Seven games left in the regular season, and we want to take one at a time. Coming here to Detroit.
You mentioned having to come back a couple days later in the week. Always a tight turnaround, but is it a little bit easier having seen it, having been here, and knowing exactly what you're coming back to?
For me, I've been in the league 10 years. It's probably my 6th time playing here. So, I enjoy coming to Detroit. It's awesome, especially when you get to play indoors. It's a little bit more warmer. But, I think what coaches and Bean and the organization did as far as, getting us here, getting us in the locker room that we're going to be in on Thursday, I think we're on the same sideline. So we're able to visualize and kind of see us as we leave out here, what it's going to be like when we come back in a couple days. So, like I said, we'll learn from this victory and move on and come back ready to play on Thursday.
2 straight losses and team reeling a little bit. How much did it mean to you to get back out there this week, fight through some injury, and help the team?
Yeah, it just kind of seems like I've just been fighting through nicks and knacks all season. But I really wanted to get back out there with my team as soon as I could, try to help our team win football games. And I love these guys. I love the guys that I'm playing with. And really, I just trying my hardest to stay on the field. It's been kind of frustrating up and down. I know I missed a couple games, but just trying to stay on the field as much as I can to help our team win football games. Thanks, guys.
right. Glory to God, man. It's good to come out here and get a win. I want to say how proud of the players I am and the staff for the work that they put in to get here, first of all, and the performance that they put forth today, the effort that they put forth. It wasn't easy. We know it wasn't going to be easy. And then everyone back in Buffalo who helped us get here, how much we appreciate them and thankful for them. And everyone back in Buffalo who's currently digging out. Again, we're thinking of you guys, and that was for you. So it's great to be here, great to get the win, and certainly appreciate all the fans from Buffalo that showed up for us here, all the Bills fans and Bills Mafia. With that, I'll take your questions.
What'd you make of that atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, you know, we never know what to expect coming into a neutral site, and Bills Mafia stepped up, and we needed them. We needed that type of support out here, and with the week we went through that we had, and but just amazing to even get out here, right, with all the team effort, you know, the teamwork that went into the players digging out, the players, you know, we were calling our support team, our development team was calling them and saying, hey, what's your situation? Can you get out of your house? And the players never once said, I can't do it. They just said, what do I need to do? And I think that says a lot about them.
How did you get out of your house?
Called in a bulldozer or a front loader, I guess, more specifically, and our plow guy couldn't make it, so we called in, our neighbor called in a front loader in order to take the snow out, and then the our normal plow guy did come once, but soon after I got off the Zoom with you guys on Friday, I mean, it was pretty cool, just talking about not sure what's going to happen, not sure if we're going to be able to get out, and got 5-6 text messages to my wife, myself, of neighbors, friends saying, hey, whatever you need, we'll be there to help you, and that's pretty special.
Touch more on that neighborly environment. Do you think you're able to get out like that if you're not in Buffalo? I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm biased, but no. I mean, you call it the city of good neighbors for a reason. I mean, you saw that in full effect on Friday and Saturday, and I mean, I went out of my house to go to the facility and picked up Vaughn and Sam, and down the road came the big plow, and I think he stopped, you know, and we got out. We took a quick picture, and he did a great job, you know, clearing the road so we could get out of the development there. So.
All week long, it was a problem, another problem, just trying to get here. And getting through it, especially coming off the 2 losses, it seemed like almost like a galvanizing thing. Your team's close already.
Yeah.
Do you feel that now coming through this day?
Yeah, I mean, when you go through and you share an experience like this, it's, you know, it can bring a team closer together. Like I mentioned to the team when we got in there yesterday, it was around 1 o'clock. We had all but about 4 or 5 players already, you know, that were missing, but most of the team was there. And I said, hey, things like this have a tendency to bring a group closer and bring a team together. And like I said, we were already close, but just seeing how the guys rallied around it. And again, like I said, I got a text from Kelsey Harkins, who's done a great job. She's in our development team, and she was reaching out to the players, each and every player. Rachel, who also works with us, and then Ryan Moore was reaching out to the players and again saying, hey, what's your situation? Can you get out of your house? And you guys have heard the stories of the players literally taking their suitcases with them and walking, and coaches as well. And I'm sure it's not just players and coaches, it's staff. So just a resilient effort, and good to get the win on top of that. Yeah, very impressed by the way we ran the football. I think both backs had close to, 80 yards or 80-plus yards there, so that was good to watch. They were running hard, taking care of the football. Good to watch our offensive line go to work like they did.
Was that the difference between, like, the kind of sluggish start and scoring 8 or 9 possessions, I think?
Well, I think we got into a good rhythm. So a little bit off early in the first quarter. With some things there, and it was good to kind of get settled in and get into a rhythm, and I think we got some points, I think, on 6 or 7 of the last drives of the game there, which was good to see. 7. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. We felt him out there. You know, he showed up, made some plays, was physical. And good to have Jordan Poyer back as well from a leadership standpoint. He was physical. I mean, those guys are so intense. It's just fun to watch.
Coach, were you and Leslie Swanson play ball?
No. Yeah.
Let's way back to the locker room. Stefon Diggs was saying back on track. Do you share his sentiment with that?
Yeah, I mean, it was good to get a win. It's hard to win in this league. So we'll be back here in X amount of days for Thanksgiving here. So got a short week, got to get our rest and turn around and come right back.
How about the reliability of Tyler Bass? How fortunate do you feel that you have a kicker like that?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, the operation, first of all, the protection up front to give him the time and the window he needs was big for us. And, I mean, he just continues to grow and get better each and every week.
The turnover on last one, Coach, players in the locker room are talking about the percentages, like they knew 88%, sneaking it, third, fourth down.
Yeah.
I mean, how gratifying is it to you, not only the execution, but they know what's coming based on film study?
Yeah, that's preparation, right? Preparation at its finest. You watched it. I watched it over and over all week, and I mean, no one was stopping him. He's a big guy and strong, and they do a good job. Coach Stefanski does a good job of changing the looks and quick counting at times. And I mean, our guys 2 plays in a row stood up and did a great job.
Big Chubb has been great, and you knew it was a challenge.
Yeah.
14 carries, 19 yards. What's that say about you?
Yeah, did a great job consistently being in their gaps where they're supposed to be, hand violence, great fundamental football, and so a lot of good things there, but still much to clean up.
There was a play where it looked like a Browns player purposely took a shot at Josh's elbow. What is your thought on that?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Thank you.
Was there any thought of staying here for a few nights?
We talked about it. Yeah, I want to get the guys some quality rest and get in their own beds tonight. We've fortunately get out of here at a decent time and get them home and settled. Everything happened so fast with Thursday into Friday and then Friday into Saturday, and just trying to find a way to get out of there, out of Buffalo and here for the game. So, but I think there's value in guys staying at home and sleeping in their own beds a couple nights here.
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
We didn't even play on grass. Howdy. I think first and foremost, I want to say thank you to the community of Buffalo and Orchard Park for helping me and my teammates get out and get to the facility and make the plane. Like, the whole community chipped in and really helped plow all my teammates and pick everybody up on snowmobiles and tractors and everything for us to get here. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of that community. It's a weird week, but it kind of felt like a bowl game here. We had a home crowd, here. And the crowd was loud. Everybody was into it. It was fun, and we'll just be right back here next week. So it's a crazy week, but it feels good. Oh, yeah, we didn't even play on grass. I'm allergic to grass. We didn't even play on grass, and my allergies going crazy.
So how did you get out of the snow?
I rode with Coach McDermott. Which is cool. I think that was kind of part of the insurance policy for me when I moved here to Orchard Park and I came to Buffalo. Like, you say Coach McDermott lives right there. I was like, all right, cool. I mean, I didn't know he was going to get 7 feet of snow, but I was like, if anything, everywhere to go down, I live right next door to Coach McDermott. So Coach McDermott picked me up. I just, waded my way through the snow, got to the street. Coach McDermott picked me up, came to the facility, and, everything was cool.
You've experienced snow before, obviously, but was anything compared to what you saw this week?
Nope. I've had like a foot and, a foot and a half, something like that, but, 6.5 feet of snow, nope, never experienced it. I always like to say, I like to look for the silver lining in everything, and it was just a beautiful scene, to ride through Orchard Park and, see how much snow had fell, and, the snow is so high that you can't even see the fence, and the snow is so high that you can't even see the mailbox. Like, it was pretty cool. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, to see snow like that. I don't know, like, I'm going to be here for a while, so it might happen again, so I don't want to say once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it was the first in my lifetime to, witness snow like that, and I just wanted to take it all in.
How did you guys hold under 20 yards, best running back in the league, average over 60?
I don't know, man. We do the same thing that we do each and every week. Sometimes they make plays, sometimes they break runs, but, I think the faith in this defense and what we do has never been shaken. I came up here the last 2 weeks and I said, hey, we're going to be good after Green Bay. They ran on us, the Jets ran on us, and, Minnesota ran on us. I was like, hey, it's no panic, and I'm just proud of my guys for not panicking and really hunkering down and, buying into what we do, and, it showed today.
Jordan Phillips said in the locker room that we in the media need to start talking about Matt Milano for Defensive Player of the Year. If you could, what does he mean to this defense, and what kind of level is he playing at from what you're seeing?
He's playing at a huge level. He's our linebacker. In the middle we got two great linebackers with, Tremaine, three with Terrell Dotson and, Tremaine and Matt Milano. But he does everything in there. He's tackling, Nick Chubb one-on-one. He's dropping back in coverage, getting interceptions, and, he's doing everything. And plus he wears 58, so you already know, like, he's a really good player, man. And it's an honor and a privilege to be his teammate. He comes in with the energy and the hard work each and every day, and it's always good when the good guys win.
How did you, you've been around the league a long time, teams that experience adversity. This is a different kind of adversity. You had 5 guys sick middle of the week, snow like we've never seen before.
Yep.
Did you really know what to expect coming into this one in terms of the effort you guys are going to be able to put forth? Trudging through snow, wearing themselves out, shoveling?
All I can do is just rely on my experiences in the past. And, last year we lost, 3 games straight when I first got traded to L.A. We beat the Arizona Cardinals, which we weren't supposed to win that game. They were like the top of the NFC at the time. We won that game. We had a COVID outbreak where I think like 35 guys had COVID, and I ended up getting COVID myself, and I went from playing in the Arizona Cardinals game, sat on the couch all week playing Call of Duty. They pushed the game back 2 days, and I test negative the day of the game on that Tuesday, and I go in the game and play. So, I had some type of, experience with, this type of situation. This wasn't as, extreme as, a situation. We were able to get out, and, we only missed 1 day of practice, but we were able to get out and fly here, and, it was good. I just all I can do is rely on my past experiences. I've been here before. I told everybody, like, this is like a bowl game for us. The fans traveled, and it was just a great environment. And you really can't get caught up in, all the moving parts. You just gotta focus on what you do. And we're pro football players. It doesn't matter if we play in Orchard Park or Detroit, or if we draw a football field, in the sand in Cabo or somewhere. Like, whenever they blow the whistle to play the game, this is what we do. This is what we were born to do. So you just got to take advantage of each and every opportunity. And it felt good to face all this adversity and come to Detroit and get a win.
I realize it's a week-to-week league, but when you guys use this as a little bit of a springboard here, it's a short league.
No, man. We just keep doing the same thing that we've been doing, whether we lose or whether we lost last week or not. We just got to stay the same team. I believe in this team. I believe in, the infrastructure of this team, and you just got to stay even keel and just keep your head down and take it one week at a time and keep trucking.
During the week, we talked about Nick Chubb and how good their offensive line is.
Yeah.
How were you able to limit them in the run game?
It's still Nick Chubb, and this offensive line is still good. It's just, one of those days in the NFL. I really can't, without debriefing and looking at it, I really don't know exactly what happened. But Jacoby Brissett is one of the slipperiest quarterbacks. Jeez, I still got nightmares from 2019 when he broke the tackle, that I had him in the end zone, and he threw the ball and completed the pass. I'm gonna relive all those nightmares. I had him in my grasp a couple of times, and he was able to slip out. Jacoby is a big, strong quarterback with this offensive line. This is tough. This is a tough team, and I think better days are ahead for those teams. I'm just glad we don't have to see them again, this year, because this Browns team is a really tough team. Myles Garrett and his defense is really, really tough defense. I don't think the score or their record really is a clear indicator of what type of football that they play. And one of these days they're gonna figure out, and they're gonna be held for the NFL for sure.
One more.
Really, we're pros. So, whatever happens, whether it's a snow day, whether we lost the game before, whether we have an extended practice to plan for missing a practice the next day, like, no matter what, we're pros. This is what we do better than anything else in the world. And, like I said before, whether we got to draw up a football field in the sand in Cabo, or play in, Orchard Park, or play here in Detroit, man, like, play in Detroit 2 weeks. We just got to find a way to get it done, and I'm proud of my teammates. From facing all this adversity at spur of the moment, and we were able to come out here and have success. So it's a great win for the Buffalo Bills. Thank you.
That's it. Thanks, everybody. Who's leaving? I didn't see her. We get back.